Feelings and Emotions by Pip Noble. Dedicated to all the future adults out there. You know who you are. The Feelings and Emotions book said, "Hi, it's me. I'm down here. Yes, I can talk. My story is fiction, so I can do anything. Oh my goodness, though, the yellow book is heavy." The book also said, "I'm going to tell you about my experiences with emotions and feelings. Emotions and feelings are both very similar. Sometimes during the day, you can experience many different emotions and feelings, and other days, maybe only one or two. Remember, it is very normal to experience all of these emotions, and you will at some point in your life. Remember, though, you can handle any situation, and you are pretty awesome, you matter, and you belong." Sad. What made me sad was when a boy walked into the bookshop. He picked me up and read my blurb. He then put me down and picked up the bigger book next to me, walked over to the shop assistant and bought it. He walked away and I was left behind. I felt like I wanted to cry. When I was outside, I saw this girl eating an ice cream cone. The ice cream suddenly fell on the ground. She had a frown on her face and then tears started falling from her eyes. I'm quite sure she felt sad. Being sad feels like no one loves you or a feeling of being alone and miserable. It's normal to feel sad at times. Happy. What made me happy was when a girl bought me from the bookshop and took me home to read. I felt so warm and content. When I was at the rodeo, I saw these two horses running up to each other. It looked like they wanted to hug each other. Their faces were lit up with huge grins. They also might have just been fed or won a competition in the rodeo. Love. When I was in the bookshop, the shop owner used to take really good care of me all the time. He would always dust my front cover to make sure I was clean. I'm quite sure that is what happens when you're loved by someone. Yesterday, I saw a big zebra when I was in Africa. It looked like it was kissing or nuzzling up to the smaller zebra. So cute. Hate. I remember me, the emotions and feeling book. Well, I really don't like this word. However, it is an emotion and a feeling. I was at this child's house. The child got very angry and she was jumping all over me. Then she started ripping pages out of me. I felt so hot, as if I was burning with anger and rage. I'm pretty sure that's how the emotion of hate feels. Hate is when you really dislike something. It is normal to feel hate at times. I think these aliens hate being away from their home. I think they feel really strange being somewhere they don't know. Angry. Feeling angry is, again, like hate. You feel like you're burning up inside of your body with rage. I felt angry when a girl was stomping on my pages and ripping them out. I saw this boy once. He was standing still. His fists were clenched and his face looked like it was burning inside. His eyebrows were turned inwards and his teeth were clenched together, a bit like this son. He was angry because his mother took his iPad away. His mother did ask nicely for it, but he wouldn't give it to her. It is very normal to feel angry. Unfortunately, when you feel angry, you feel like hurting someone or something. That bad behaviour that usually follows being angry is not acceptable at all. Instead, go for a run or practice your ninja moves. The boy in the shark suit said, "Yes, I am angry." I'm hiding in my shark mask. I don't want you to see me. Scared. I was scared once. A girl was reading me out in her garden. When her mum called her inside for dinner, she left me outside all night in the dark. My eyes, yes, I have eyes. They were wide open all night, and I was listening to all the unusual noises. I froze like a statue when I heard a strange sound. Listening to thunder and lightning can sometimes make us feel scared. It makes you want to hide under your bed covers. It is normal to feel scared. Nervous, anxious. I felt nervous for Gemma when she was reading me aloud in front of the whole class at school, as speaking in front of people can be a very nerve-wracking experience. Do you know, though, the more you speak in front of your peers, your friends are your peers, the easier and more confident you become. Starting at a new school could make you very nervous and anxious, not knowing what to expect or knowing any of the children or teachers. Feeling nervous might make you feel sick in your stomach, or you could get a headache. Being nervous doesn't always last long, as when you do finally make school friends, you won't feel nervous or anxious anymore. Surprised. I was so surprised when some people walked into the bookstore, picked me up and took photos of me. I felt quite famous and like a superstar. One day this dad gave his son a big box. He opened the box and looked inside. The boy's face appeared to be beaming. His mouth was wide open like a circle and his eyes were wide open too, to see this cute little puppy inside. Being surprised is when you don't expect something. What do you think is inside this box? Bored. I felt bored once when this little girl bought me. Hetty, her name was, put me on her nice yellow desk, opened me up, then went away. I was waiting forever for her to come back. I saw this boy sitting in his cubby house, cross-legged with his arms or elbows on his legs, holding his head up. He was sighing, and I could see the fringe of his hair moving. I'm pretty sure he was bored as he wasn't doing anything, just puffing out air. Being bored is the best time to use your imagination. Years ago, I saw this girl having a fabulous time playing with teeny tiny cars and driving them around the rockery or rock garden her dad made. She was there for hours pushing those little cars up, down, and around the rocks. I think she was having a fabulous time. The end. Finished. Goodbye.